beast and from herself. Please fulfill this old man's final wish. You know, if I had a nickel for every time I had to fix someone's daddy issues by being their new daddy, I'd have about like 20 cents. It's like
in game.
in Minecraft?
Because I could see this being real life, actually. Oh my god, no, that explains everything.
So you just thought it was, you know, like, oh, you know, Hawk's a MILF man, that's what he makes all his jokes about. Well, you know, maybe sometimes I don't want to be the paternal figure in the relationship.
Oh, it just attracts the broken women.
Yeah.
Help, help.
Where are you?
Over here, follow
Oh.
the highlights.
Oh shit.
Spitting
Get off. You might get hurt a little bit if I shoot.
Coach! Get your fat ass over here. Coach? Coach?
Come on, damn it.
Coach, where are you going?
There we go. I got you.
He's dead. Just let him
He's
wait.
almost dead. No, coach. He's the man.
Coach just left me.
He's a one-man cheeseburger apocalypse.
He straight up just stared at me, reloaded his gun, and then walked over me. I'm gonna pull a Fable 2 right now with Lady Grey. I'm gonna buy the CD that's signed by the idol, and I'm not gonna give it to this kid.
It's fucking crime against humanity.
That's what he
How
gets for
dare you.
JoJo. That's what he gets
How
for JoJo
fucking
posing
dare
at
you.
me. He's a fucking nerd, dude. He's a weeb.
How fucking dare you?
I mean, I could piss on it. I could set it on fire.
I mean, that's better at that point.
Listen a lot, sing a lot. Give it to me. You're a weeb. But yeah, but I'm more respectful than this guy. I'm not JoJo posing. No stanzins. I'll get it from him. He thinks I'm just... Chat. I said I'd do the thing. I named the title what I said I would. I wrote it down even. And Vulcan's here too for pain and suffering.
I'm just here, man.
I'm just here to carry this schmuck.
He said it, not me.
I have no talent and I will admit that. I'm just a whack
I'm
job
just-
on me.
Angry.
And it bounces out. You're angry and I laugh at everything. Yin and yang. Anyways, what's going on, Chatterinos? I know we play this like the last 2 streams in a row, but we're getting to some spicy bits. That's not long. Shoot the card out of my hand. Well, you have mentioned that you do use a blue-black deck, so you're that guy. I wouldn't blame someone for shooting the card out of your hand. What's up, Lexicon? Me and my Chad mono green deck, thank you. Show up to the place like, oh my god, he's not rocking dual colors? What is this madness? I can't strategize around this. How can you plan for chaos and stupidity? Number go up with green guy. See what I got here in my notes. So in the Discord, you're just mad because we blues are smart. No, it's because you're that tricksy asshole that won't let us play the game. But in the Discord, I've been posting some Persona 4 stuff today, and there are a few waifus I have that are just like I don't understand why. My mind is trying to figure it out, but my body's telling me yes. And I think one of those, for some reason, is Naoto Shirogane from Persona 4. There's just something about the, like, tomboy-esque exterior. Other one I have is, Kitagawa Marin. Anyone else got one of those where it just makes no sense, but they like them anyways? Or am I just insane?
Character in general?
Yeah, like, you have no idea why you like them so much, but they just get your motor revving.
That is actually something I don't know, but I know I have one.
Yeah, because you're just like, realistically, guys, I feel like if I had like a Gyaru girlfriend, I would probably go to Home Depot and buy a rope for the both of us. But, I don't know, dude, there's just something about the aesthetic. Because they're hot, pretty simple. It's like that song, you know, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. I should also preference, just because of my experiences, Naoto from Persona 4, because I used to play a lot of BB Tag, and there's two Naotos, and they're like a little intro together. It's like, all right, Team Naoto. Actually, should we refer to each other by our last names? Otherwise, it's gonna get confusing. Because personality matters less when they're fictional. You don't have to deal with it. True. Like goth girls. You don't want to deal with all that baggage. Like, all that baggage. What else in here? Okay. Yeah. I was telling Vulcan, like, because I think the game, when we all first met in VR chat, when we all got in a Discord server, was like, hey guys, I'm gonna be playing some Persona 4, just so you know, like, be bold. And that created a friendship for 4 years now. And, unfortunate, yeah. He knows too many dark things about me. I can't let him escape with that knowledge.
They have witnessed an almost marriage. That is how long I've known these poor bastards. An engagement. They witnessed an engagement.
And yeah, so when we were playing Persona 4, and Vulcan figured it out that Naoto was actually a girl because they played up as it's Joan of Arc thing with her, and everyone else in the call was like, I mean, they weren't the smartest people, I'll tell you that. The people I'm not still friends with. And I was like, man, you know, for a boy, Naoto's got sweet ass. And then everyone started busting a gut. Mostly because Vulcan was high as shit.
Yeah, this was during a dark time. Actually, wait, no, how long ago was it that you played Persona 4? Was it last fall? No, it was longer.
No, Vulcan. Last time I played Persona 4 was when we all met. For the first time.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. And then I immediately started playing Katsuo Shoujo after I kind of pseudo rage quit.
Oh no, then I wasn't high during this. I don't even think I was drunk. This is before I got into all that shit. I just found it autistically funny.
You were definitely transfixed by Kenji's entire thing of like, is this guy dealing with the fact that he might be gay?
I hated that. I hated his character. I still hate his character, actually. It's so annoying.
Kenji himself is great. Because they never actually express if he is gay or not, or if he just, like, is turbo fixated on...
Understand.
Yeah, or if he's, like, turbo fixated on being masculine. And then his weapon's a fucking, like, metal chair.
It was so over the top.
Naoto's got a gun, Yu's got a sword, Chie just kicks shit. This dude's just coming out here with a fucking steel chair. Oh, what else? Yukiko had a fan because she's that kind of bitch. You know, I shouldn't say that. Like, if Naoto wasn't there, I probably would have picked Yukiko as like the waifu. Ryuji with the steel chair. Bye guys, broken in half. Yeah, what's up, Kuna Joe? Yeah, I think the order was probably like Naoto, Yukiko, and then Chie. Although recently I've started to like Chie a bit more. Because Chie just kind of gave me like, like, hey yo, you guys want to go eat steak with... Yo guys, can I come eat steak with the boys? You know, I like kung fu movies. I'm one of the guys. Chie, stop. It's cute in short bursts, but please. You're the fighter of the group. You're the physical DPS. I need you. Persona 5, squeeze the card. Persona 4, random items. Persona 3, gun. Yeah. Chie's face gives me another vibe. Yeah, she does kind of look like a little boy, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And then she's always wearing the tracksuit, so that doesn't help. I think it's the eyes. Let me actually pull up a picture of Chie and we can dissect this. I need to check this beforehand because for some reason safe search is off and this is me we're talking about. Look at the pain in its eyes. When and if Hawk ever plays Baldur's Gate 3,
Didn't Lae'zel die in your playthrough? How are you the diplomat?
Look, I can be the diplomat, believe it or not, guys. You can go and you can watch the Pathfinder playthrough we did of Act 1 of Rise of the Runelords. I was the group mom.
Hawk can attest that in Baldur's Gate, I am unfortunately way too much of a charisma-based character.
Yeah, no, if he has anything less than flat 10 charisma, he has a conniption. Which, I can't blame you, because that's just kind of the state of video games, right? It's like, you're the protagonist, you might as well get the extra things.
It's why I love it, because I am a very high DPS. I can fucking lie my way out of shit. It's a shame that I'm playing... Well, not even a shame. It's a shame that I'm already into Act 3 with another character. I'm never going to finish the game.
Yeah, most people aren't. I would love to see statistics on people that have actually beaten the final boss.
It's very fucking high.
Really?
It is ridiculous. A lot of people have.
I'm either the group parent or the group gremlin. No in between. I would be a very good group gremlin. It's just when we played Vulcan... You've only played like a handful, and you weren't there a lot of times because of life. Frogs, I think, is really good at it. But then we had some new people, too, that hadn't played.
I was basically just a psychopathic paladin every time we played. I would barely say a word. Occasionally, I'd have a really profound thought. And then I'd proceed to hang a kobold's head on my belt line.
Yeah, we would... Like, if I wasn't the group parent, we would probably all straight up just turn to chaotic evil. Which Vulcan did turn chaotic evil.
It's kind of how I am in Baldur's Gate 3. Like, playing the Dark Urge has been fun. Because I can be just psychopathic enough and also talk my way out of shit.
Because I had some pretty funny ideas. Like, I think the two characters I had set up in case Sola ever died was... I was just basically like a comical, like, creepy ring chick. And then my other one was a chaotic, evil... What were they called? Living Grimoire Inquisitor. And for those that don't know what that is, it's an Inquisitor archetype that turns you into an int-based caster, and you literally beat people to death with your holy Bible. It becomes considered like a cold iron light mace, your book. And he was going to be a Inquisitor of Hester. So I was literally going to beat people with a copy of the King in Yellow. Sometimes it takes a guy to be the best waifu. I was a pretty good waifu. And unfortunately, I was the... Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. I got pretty creative with the character. But I only played as a woman because it was going to be a fucking sausage party otherwise. So
Ah! Hawk, I want to make another character again. I hate this. Because I love my fucking druid. I love my paladin. I love all of my characters. They are so much fun to roleplay. But Jesus fuck, man. There's too many good options. I'm gonna end up dead before I finish the game. It's gonna be 27. Well, no, I'm not gonna last that long. It'll be 2030, and I'll still, on my deathbed, be trying to finish the game.
My two favorite Gremlin characters I've made were my Scout Rogue, Armored Artificer Kobold, and my Hingun Paladin. Or Herringun? Rabbit people. Rabbit people. I do like a degree of making builds. Like, I'm not like a power gamer. I'm kind of like a pseudo, like, oh, this would be a cool, simple build, and then we make a character around it. Yeah.
See, I'm trying to have fun with my next thing I play, because, like, my paladins are ridiculously strong. My druids are both actually fucking broken.
Sounds like druids.
And I think that's... The monk was ridiculous before I reclassed. I had to reclass because it was so broken it wasn't fun. And now I want to go back to fucking sorcerer because I like casters so much.
You ever play wizard?
That's basically what my druid is right now, so yeah. I'm playing a necromancer of all things.
Oh, there you go.
Which is fun, and I'm gonna come back to the... Well, I probably should just keep playing this character.
I'm 1000% a power gamer, which is why I always start with meme builds. There you go. Mix of power and RPer. Yeah. I mean, like, I've talked about that where our GM was like, hey, you know, if you do this, then you could, if you use Assessus, it'll be more like, this will probably be like the peak option for you. Like, no, I want to use daggers. Just because they were like super versatile. Like, they did piercing and slashing. Because the problem is I started with short swords. And that only did piercing. So I could do piercing or slashing, and then I can throw the fuckers.
See, my thing is... Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just reading chat.
So, like, my thing right now is just... I need to RP the character. And pray to God I don't go on army orders while I'm playing the character. Because I will lose interest in those 3 days I am gone.
I know, I get it.
Really into the character. That's why I was like enjoying the dwarf so much, and that's why I want to recreate him as a Dark Urge. Because that is prime candidacy for a really fun RP.
I'm just now imagining, you know, that scene where you like murder the poor woman, and you wake up to it, and your hands are covered in blood. He just goes into the Chad meme. He's like starts posing.
See, it's definitely characters like that where you make it like, I mean, I hate to say it, but male characters in Baldur's Gate 3 are generally pretty fucking ugly, at least for tieflings and pretty much everything.
Yeah, there's something weird about like they take out like all the smoothness of the males.
Like it's why I loved that fucking dwarf so much. He was just such a... He's got the haircut, which I have that exact same haircut now. Because I fucking look good in it.
The dwarf was that powerful.
Dude, he's that powerful, I copied his haircut. But, like... Dude, it was so much fun, because I was, like, actually RPing, like, this stoic, good character that was also just a fucking Chad.
Kazuki's right.
Also,
women always go with the cool
frog.
stuff. Where When can I go back to the days of being like Conan the Barbarian, where I'm literally just wearing a loincloth? Maybe I want the sexy armors. God
God damn it, I'm recreating the dwarf. Fucking hell. Goblin Slayer it is.
And now that I realize, you make a good point about like, if you don't play for 3 days, you lose interest. I feel like it really is a curse for Larian games. Because I played co-op Divinity Original Sin 2 with my father. And he's a grown man with a job, okay? So he can only really play on the weekends. We didn't play for 1 week, and we forgot everything. And we were stuck.
Like, it really pissed me off because that happened. I went on my little med course when I was playing the monk, right? So when I came back, I was already planning on making a new character because I lost interest in the monk. It's like when I don't give the character like a personality, I think that's what fucking gets me. Because like that's why I'm recreating the dwarf instead of going back to him. Because, well, to be frank, having a dark urge, good paladin, that's going to be an interesting thing, because I'll have to buy my oath back and pray to God I can keep it.
Dude, don't be like Frank. Frank's an asshole. I'm sorry. Yeah. Right, there was a conversation earlier today about like I was watching something like, you know, why do guys have like female VTuber models? I mean, the simplest one is just like they like looking at women. It really is like that one. Like, man, why do you always play girl characters? Because I like looking at women.
It's almost like I like tits.
Yeah.
I don't want to stare at a dwarf's dick in a romance scene, but here we are.
Yeah. I'm curious how like all that works with like small races, because you know Karlach, if you're like a gnome, Karlach's gotta be like 4 times as big as you.
Yes, and she gets on her knees to kiss you.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Oh wait, no, I need to Dark Urge background. Yep, there we go. I almost.
Bisexual, I usually choose women. I'll play a woman occasionally if I like get the inspiration, but most of the time my characters generally look like your very basic male human fighter in all games.
Persuasion, performance, intimidation, medicine. Blah, blah, blah. It's weird that a paladin has -1 to religion. It doesn't have proficiency
What's your dump stat?
Intelligence.
Is it based on intelligence?
Potentially.
That's why.
Well, no. Yeah, it's intelligence.
Believe it or
But
not,
it's
guys,
just-
in Pathfinder, clerics are not inherently amazing at knowledge religion because they're wisdom-based casters, and knowledge religion is intelligence-based. They get a favorite class bonus, but it's, you know.
How does this sound for his stats starting out? 17 strength, 12 dex, so +1 to initiative, 13 con, and 15 charisma.
That's pretty good. Well, what level of casting do you go up to?
None. I'm a fucking paladin. I get smites, so level 3.
You
I
don't
think,
get
level
spells.
7,
Okay,
level
in
8.
5e. Okay.
Yeah, so I might do the funny build of paladin 6 sorcerer. But I feel like for this character, it'd be better just do the fucking the Balladin again.
Yeah. I mean, like, you still get penalties for casting in full plate, right?
No.
What? Then why would you
As long as I'm
not
proficient
ever?
in it.
That makes no sense. Then why would you never not pick like a level of martial class? There's gotta be like a spell failure chance or something.
No.
That's so stupid. What's the point of being a squishy wizard?
And incredibly high ranged DPS.
Well, you know what I mean? It's like then there's no downside. Because that's like the thing that has to like any remote balancing of a spell, like a full caster, is if someone sneezes at you, you die, or you get left open. Come on, we need to look this up. This is causing a conniption for all of us listening right now. Here's a casting in heavy armor. Medium heavy armor and caster to Reddit. Pick heavy armor at 4th level. Will I be able to cast spells on wizard, sorcerer, and warlock with heavy armor? Yes, you should be able to. Yes, however, medium armor with a shield is usually better. Can you get full? What? There's no way. This won't cause an issue. It's worth noting, however, that half plate plus 2 decks is a single AC point short of full plate. So it's usually what? Okay. By D&D 5e, heavy armors have strength requirements. If you have less than 15 for full plate, then your movement will be reduced. Well, then I'll just be a martial class, primarily. Downside is 5e has no cumulative levels. Just take a level paladin, get heavy armor fish, and go full sorcerer. That'd be busted. You get a max of 20 levels,
Absolutely would.
but skill increases require you to have X levels. Classes. So you lose out on feats and attributes and points on the multiply. Yeah, it's just... I fucking hate that. It's why I kind of like Sword World, because it's like, okay, spellcaster, you want to cast your, like, any spell whatsoever? Well, then that's going to be your entire turn. You can take a 5-foot step, but you're doing anime chanting. Good luck being wide open. Better pray for your marshals. But it's just... Then again, I'm very bitter because Pathfinder 1E wizards are like stupidly broken. Magic really isn't that busted. The spells you start out with suck aside. Yeah, but then you start leveling up Kazuki. And then you get more powerful spells. That's when it becomes a problem.
Like think of Ray of Frost, for instance, is a good example. It's fucking dog shit the entire first act of the game. And then in Act 2, you get a lot of these frost spell related items. You can just really mix together. So all of a sudden your, 2d8 Ray of Frost is now fucking 3d10.
Then was it like
it gets busted.
Like the final boss in Rise of the Lunar Lords, and I won't spoil who it is, I'll just say this, is that he's a spellcaster. And his entire opening move is a paragraph long because he has the ability to stop time for 3 turns. And he spends all those times buffing himself. And then he's got like 40 fucking something AC. Along with like a bunch of other shit. Oh, also Wizards nerfed Rangers again. Or Wizards of the Coast nerfed Rangers again. I thought Rangers are already kind of like on the lower end.
They were. They still are.
What?
Like Dragonborns too, they have no fucking... there's no drive to play half the shit.
Yeah, but there's no meta for... But there's a meta for everyone, even if... You haven't played Pathfinder. Spellcasting classes are wildly more broken than like a fighter. Like, yeah, you get a bunch of cool feats and you can do some cool shit. But I shit you not, dude. I had to sit there as a power gamer of 20 plus years playing 3.5 explain to me for over 2 hours the mechanics of I can craft a potion of any spell I can cast in 15 minutes. And then also he's gonna get helped by his familiar that also has points and craft magical items. So he just made magical items out the ass. And he made shit tons of money. And the only thing my dancer could do with absolutely ludicrous profession dancer and like perform dance, I made like I maybe made like 6 gold, and he was making like 200 a day at least. Well, Skyrim's not a good example because the magic system is so fucking bare bones, especially compared to Oblivion, where like magic, like being a full-on mage was the most broken thing you can do because you just level up whenever you chose. And then you can also create your own spells, and they had a way more expansive spell list. I mean, what is it? Like, there's a total of like 3 flavors of destruction spells in Skyrim. And then in Oblivion, there's like, okay, you can do fire damage, shock damage, frost damage, you can do ability damage, you can do skill damage, you can corrode their armor. Like, you can do all sorts of shit. You can drain their magicka, you can drain their stamina, you can temporarily drain their health. That was all destruction. Which is like the big, like, elemental ones. Yeah?
I want your help for a second.
Sure.
Just figuring out, like, facial hair.
Oh, okay. Sit here.
So we've got the original. The man, the myth, the legend.
Mm-hmm. This dude looks like he'd run for office.
No, it gets even worse. Like, if you do this, like, that's respectable.
Ugh, beardless dwarf.
There's some pretty good ones. I fucking hate the really long beard. I don't
I
like
hate
it on
that.
him.
I hate that it's braided.
Yeah. Like, this is cool. Like, this works. It's got the little gold things on it. And you got the fucking British ass mustaches.
Also, by the way, Kunojo, thank you. Someone also knows my pain of being a cryo boy and wanting ice magic to be cool.
Hey, I made a Workhawk.
No pun intended.
I made Gale into a fucking ice mage.
How'd he do against the undead?
Pretty good. They don't have a resistance against cold.
What?
They have a resistance against necrotic, and that's about it.
Well, they always used to have a traditional like resistance to frost.
Nope.
Man, 5e is wild.
But yeah, this is what I've got so far. Just the man, the myth, the legend has returned.
Right on.
I don't know, man. I want to play the paladin. I want to roleplay the paladin because he's fun as fuck. But I really want to try something else too. 'cause,
Immediately
like,
Oathbreakers.
well, that's gonna happen because of being the Dark Urge. I can't get around killing her. But I can pay to have the oath back. That's like, that is the RP point there.
Also, when you're watching me play Dark Souls, my spell wasn't doing yeah, Kazuki, that's because you had no points in intelligence, and that was the starting spell. The entire playstyle of the wizard is go in there and try to one-shot the boss before it one-shots you. It's insane. And then you get into like the what was it? The dark magic? Oh baby, that is dark magic is something. And there's pyromancy too. Pyromancy's crazy. Half of the fucking monster manual resist or is immune to poison. Damn, rip snake boys. Always kind of boggles me when like, and I think it's kind of cool, but also kind of boggles me when poison is a damage type. That's because I'm used to Pathfinder, where it's more of like stat damage.
Yeah, I don't like the poison being a damage type.
It's kind of cool sometimes in like Kings of Amalur, where you can add poison damage to your bladed weapons. Crystal Magic Greatsword. Or a two-handed Zweihan. You're going after my heart here because my character used to be the classic like paladin build, where it was like the claymore and then the Zweihander. I fucking love the Zweihander. It felt like an actual heavy anime sword. which is what I want more of. Of like, this dude's got a big sword, but he's swinging like a average sized sword. I want to feel the weight. I want to feel the heft. I don't think Wizards of the Coast thinks about balance. They think about empowering the player. Well, you gotta be careful of that. You have to balance, because then it just takes one guy to ruin it for the rest of the players.
It's painfully true. You know, I'm gonna go get a slice of pizza and then contemplate what my class is gonna be.
Male human fighter, let's go. And not
Never.
pick a great sword. Pick like an exotic weapon or something. You know, something that like actually has a play style. You know, like maybe something that has like a trip property or something. Be a whip fighter. There's no whips, are there? So if you ever felt like another Pathfinder D&D campaign, now would be a time mine is going belly up because everyone has school shit and I'm sad. Ugh. Shame. I could probably run Dragon's Demand again for like the 4th time. I just need to like scour the internet for the maps again. The only thing about D&D, it can take 15 minutes just to level up. Depends on your class. And like if you know what you want, you plan your build out, it doesn't take too long. And obviously have like someone knowledgeable help you out too. And there's a lot of options too. Because I remember when we played and I recorded it, everyone was like trying to figure out what they wanted. Like, okay, leveled up, I'm done. And keep in mind, I was a rogue, trying to figure out how to thematically multi-class into a prestige class. And then I had 10 plus skills to pick from and try to like form fit for the party. I keep being distracted by the Dragon Quest IX gameplay. Oh, dude, it's I love that series. XP feels so meager. Yeah, but when you level up, it actually like feels, you know, good. Cause you only got like 20 levels, unless you're doing like a mythic campaign, in which case you're actively becoming gods. Like, I mean, obviously for like fighters, right? It's like getting another feat is pretty important because that's like your entire thing is your combat style. And remember, kids, you don't have to be sword and board or wield a great sword to be a fighter. I knew someone who was I think their archetype was Vindictive Hunter, and it was very much like, all right, you hit me, now I'm gonna hit you back harder. And they were like a drow whip build. They were still a fighter, but it was a very interesting take on a fighter. Yeah, Uno Joe, I'm just saying, unarmed strike. It doesn't specify your fist. You know, it could be your feet, your knees. You could headbutt. You could headbang them. It could be your penis. You could just hip the rest of them. One thing I dislike about D&D, I feel like they have easily scaled the game to be level 50 base instead of 20. The numbers are... Because, I mean, Pathfinder is very much more number crunchy. I look at the health and I'm like, wow, this is a lot of health.
I return with my pizza.
Nice. What you got on that pizza?
All meat. I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I'm trying to fucking protein load.
Yeah.
Today and tomorrow after I get back. I'm not a I work out to get lean and skinny person. I'm a workout to get fucking massive while also somehow being skinny all the time.
Yeah.
Genetics are a wonderful thing.
Nobody goes to 20. That is true, because getting to level 20 is like a year-long plus expedition, and you have to survive all of that and not get bored of the character.
I know one man who's done it, and it took him 25 years. I'm not kidding.
It took 25 years for a single character to get to level 20. What is that, just like you just playing with the guys over years because they're all like, you know, working Joes?
Yeah, they were all military. So it was every time they got sent to the fucking sandbox, every time they got deployed together, they would play it while on deployment. And he just texted me like 2 weeks ago saying, yeah, we all got deployed to Kuwait and we all finished the game we've had for years.
That has got to be such a cool experience. Sticking you 20 years with this character with the boys. That's like an actual like adventure lifestyle. Oh, this does remind me. I'll go ahead.
I was just saying it's crazy too because one of them is a Marine, so these are multiple branches of people trying to get together.
Gaining skills is the best way to love a character. Maybe. But funny enough, this does remind me of the story of how I found out that some of my mother's co-workers play Pathfinder on the weekly. Because I was playtesting out some ideas, and so I had my mother and father kind of do like a solo or like a 2-person group adventure. And so my mom was real excited because she's one of those people that loves books of like she's a detective, but she owns a bakery, but she's also comes from a long line of witches. So, you know, naturally she'd gravitate towards the witch class, and I helped try to make it as flavorful as possible. So she took a picture of like the little handout I made of just like a random witch picture I thought she'd like from Google. So she took a picture with her phone. And so I was like, what's that on your phone? It's like, oh, that's my Pathfinder character. And then in the next room over, this guy just goes, did I hear Pathfinder? Who here plays Pathfinder? And turns out it's like once a week, him and the boys just like order a shit ton of wings, and they play Pathfinder, get drunk till like 6 in the morning.
Checks out.
It does. Yeah. I will say this about Dragon's Dogma. I do kind of like what they did with the classes. Because, granted, I didn't play a lot of Dragon's Dogma 1, but when I did, it was very much like the hybrid classes weren't very unique. It's like, okay, I can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. But in 2, they're like actually kind of cool. Like the mage warrior is like a teleporting spear dude. And then the like rogue mage, I think it is like this like Middle Eastern dancer just holding like an incense urn, and they just start making illusions from like the smoke. That is actually like visually very cool. Can I post a link for my in art? You can post it in the Discord. I just have like links banned on here just in case someone comes in, and believe me, it's happened where they've like sent a link to like buy bots. But we didn't get the Mystic Knight in 2. I like the spear guy. I'm a sucker for spears. Like if you give me an option to pick any weapon I can put in a video game, it's gonna be either my fist or a spear. I'm a polearm guy, especially halberds. I love halberds.
I love axes. Great axes are my fucking bread and butter.
Great axes make me sad in Pathfinder, because you know, you think like that'd be on par with great swords, right? No, that's why barbarians never do it, because great swords do 2d6, so they're at least going to do 2 damage up to 12 damage. Great axes do 1d10, so they do less minimum damage, and they can't get that high. Halberds marry me. Dude, halberds are great. It's got everything you need. Let's see, what's this? Oh, that's sick. That's like a dual hand archer. Nice.
I have forced myself to go back to playing one of the druids. I do not have it in me to start another fucking character.
It's the mystery of the druids. They really have an attitude.
It's just fun to play.
Guys can use maces and swords and staves. Yeah, I feel like we need to bring back the crushing weapons. I think there's not enough like warriors that use maces in media. You know, it's like what Ogren said in Dragon Age Origins. You can kill somebody with a with a blunt weapon. Yep, he's a dual hand ranger with full menagerie of pets. Oh, that's cool. I don't know why, but that just reminds me of the one dude from Samurai Jack, where he just like pulls out like a skull from his body, and then like a warrior he's captured just comes out and does his bidding. He's got like an entire fucking army of them.
Hawk, you, me, and Frog need to play Vermintide again at some point. I really want to fucking be the double-handed hammer dwarf again.
I'm trying to remember what I like what class did I play the dwarf the most, because I didn't play a lot of dwarf. I mostly played my boy Marcus Kruber.
You played the ranger because you didn't have much on the dwarf unlocked.
That's true, and I was kind of more like a support role with that, where I just constantly shat out ammo.
Yeah.
And made everyone invisible.
I
feel
was
like I
always a
played
dwarf, Frog was always the elf, and you kind of went back and forth.
Yeah, the only time we ever played the elf was when we weren't playing with Doom.
I mean, he was a fucking blender all the time.
Yeah, the elf was kind of broken. But that's okay, because because I got my halberd with my boy Marcus, and I didn't have to shoot my gun like the rest of all of you. I might sniped every once in a while when there was like an elite, but...
I loved having the rifle. No, not the rifle, the flamethrower. Flamethrower was fun.
I'm sorry. I was reading that Kuna joke. What the fuck is the garlic bread domain cleric? That sounds hilarious. Bring to the god of death accidentally. A velociraptor, a baby, giant, trapdoor spider, and a fey horn squirrel. That's fun. I like that. Oh, it's a third party published. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you were like making a joke. No, it's like actual garlic bread. Dee Dee's favorite weapon, frying pan. Gonna go Samwise Gamgee you and all your asses. You best be praying to Jesus. My +2 returning flaming returning fire pan. Like Thor's hammer. I'm not gonna lie, if I could do that with a frying pan, I would absolutely just have the soundboard of the frying pan from Left 4 Dead. Every time I hit.
I mean, yeah.
Aces are visceral. You can really feel the crunch when you swing them.
You can always just have this.
No, that's when they crit. It's the sound of the enemy's bones. Anyways, chat. I've had this song in my ear for an hour.
I told you to Alt F4 that fucking game.
Oh. Basic. Wait, what's that say? No soul. Basically, they inherently unravel the weave wherever they go, making them a counter mage of sorts. Oh, that would be me. I would just be like the Uncle Tom sorcerer. Like, I fucking hate wizards. Well, you're a wizard. I fucking hate them. I spent my entire life studying magic just to counter magic and shut that shit down. Anyways. Are you guys ready for more quirky adventures?
Killing myself.
Well, I think... you know, guys, Sayori's giving me weird vibes. I'm a little concerned about her. It's okay, we're gonna go hang out with her, though. I think that will make everything a little bit better.
I'm putting this link in Stream VC.
this?
Caught me off guard.
Why is the milk in a bag?
Don't worry about that
I'll
part.
click that later. An entire field guide complete with Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Hackers Memories Complete Edition. I gotta get back into playing that. I was perusing some sauce earlier, and it kind of reignited my need for to complete Digimon. Anyways, guys. Monica's just staring at me as I disassociate again. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? One new one already? It's been a decade. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like... It just always seems like the Digimon games are a struggle to make, and then they have the worst fucking marketing. It's like, ah yes, we'll put this on the PSP, and then a year later it will come out on other like not even a year, it'll be like 10 years. and then 10 years later we'll release it on PC. Like what? Sauce and Digimon in the same sentence? Look, okay, I'll admit.
This is not something you want to say to the internet.
I was a sad boy, and I had no other kids to play with in my neighborhood. So when I was watching Digimon Tamers, I thought it was the coolest shit that, you know, what's her name, Rika? Just had like just had Renamon just to hang out with her. So I thought, man, I wish that was me. And then I slipped on the banana peel and fell into the void and became a crippling addiction for Renamon.
That is on the internet forever. Hundreds of years from now, someone can hear that sentence of how this man got turned on by a Digimon.
Vulcan, need I remind you of that highlight we made of me talking about Wendigo girls? That one's a bit more off base than like the iconic furry Renamon. That's like saying like, oh, you got a crush on Rouge the Bat. Like, so does everyone else. Also, Kunujo's right. Sakuyamon is just Renamon if they're a human, and I love her. Isn't there a form that isn't literally ones and zeros? Oh, oh, that's right. Cyber Sleuth never was planned to come out in the West. We had to like you know, set places on fire to get it. When that can't devolve into a flux. Like, I'm also a dragon guy, and Best Boy was a war criminal, and I loved him. And the internet really loves Guillemon too. Yeah, we're talking about like what internet likes. There's obviously also a Beelstarmon, was like, oh, everyone loves Beelzemon. What if we just like turned him into a chick and made her into Bayonetta? Oh, the bunny! I ain't got no problem if you're furry, just don't get weird about it. I don't want to see like 10-foot long schlongs like that one day where they could like do artistic nudity on Twitch.
I judge furries. He doesn't. I do.
Like you wouldn't fuck
actively make
Luna
fun.
from Hell of a Boss.
No.
No, I would
No.
not. Well, what about Rouge the Bat? Like literally every time. She had so much sex appeal in Sonic X, literally every time she spoke, there was just a dude going ham on the saxophone, my guy. Luna's cringe. Yeah, but it's the goth aesthetic I'm angling him at. Yeah, what if we gave Beelzemon huge knockers and zip her halfway down her jacket?
If it wasn't TOS to cock a gun on stream, I would right now.
There's that one guy that just does like gun maintenance. That one VTuber.
Yes, but in the context of me doing it, it will absolutely be against TOS. I'm judging.
Look, man, I got a whole trip.
Like, oh,
Ready now? Get the fuck
yeah,
off my lawn.
Fuck off my lawn.
Oh, my stream just died.
Yeah, it did.
Uh-oh.
I refreshed it and now it's back.
Oh, it's back? Hold on, yeah, I'm refreshing too. There it goes. Okay, it should be good. It's be good if... Paste. Anyone else doesn't...
8 fucking viewers, what the fuck?
Dude, they're here for the Doki Doki, and then they came for the Doki Doki, and then they stayed for, like, the justification of furry inclinations and D&D. D&D is a fucking wormhole, my guy.
It
That's like one of the things you could talk for hours about. Conversation was censored, that was a warning. Look, there's a lot of furries on Twitch.
all
they're a
of
lot
them
worse
can
than
burn
me.
in a fire.
All of them are worse than me because I do not cringe and have a fursuit. I'm just the guy that says, you know, okay, maybe Rouge the Bat is kind of hot. You know, maybe I would watch Morbius with her.
I will acquiesce this, and this is the only time I will ever give any furry a credit. If you only beat off to this stuff online, fine. You do you. If you actually own a fursuit, please face the wall. Turn around, hands on your head, face the wall.
What? Give me a second. Like, those are some expensive fucking fursuits, my guy. I could do so much with the money that goes into one of those, like one of the good ones. You ever see the Japanese one where the guy like actually looks like a dog in his suit?
This is why the Japanese are having a fucking crisis with their population. Look, we've said it before. Blonde hair, blue-eyed, I'd get hella bitches over there.
Yeah.
It would honestly be dangerous.
Yeah.
Damn, how the fuck did I end up a nerd? If I wasn't like socially inept, I would be dangerous. That is a really depressing thing to realize.
Oh, yeah, I'm like,
Fuck.
yeah, I'll agree with Becky. Yeah, okay, you know, this is a really good picture of Lola Bunny. Okay, you know, this is cute wolf girl. But, you know, I'm not like Vice about the dog suit fetishism. It's like, maybe you shouldn't be broadcasting this to the internet. Because they'll make fun of you. People are too busy killing themselves for corporations in Japan. I hear Gen Z isn't having any of that shit now. Like, there's like entire like companies based upon like having them quit for you. Granted, that's because some bosses are super fucking petty about it and will do everything to ruin you because you want to quit.
Oh, a lot of businesses won't even hire Gen Z because they're like, oh, they're lazy. No, you just won't give us a fucking chance, and we're gonna ask for more money than you want to give us because we literally cannot afford to live on anything less.
Like, yeah, okay, I'll give it. In the context of just saying like it's harassment to ask you about what your goals are in the future. Okay, that's on paper, without any context, that does sound bad. That's a negative on Gen Z. But at the same time, you know, it's not exactly a healthy business like mentality over there.
No, it's not. That's why.
You know, maybe, sir, I don't want to go drinking with you. Maybe I don't want to spend any possible extra waking hour here.
Too bad. It's happening.
Places where you can still have a lifetime contract. It's just... And granted, this is like a bunch of fucking Americans talking about Japan, so we really don't know what's going on over there, but It's interesting.
All I know is I can just talk to some people in the government, and I can go be a U.S. Fed over there. It'd be an interesting thing for me to do.
Guys, everyone in chat, I'm recruiting you to the dream now. Okay? We talked about, me and Vulcan talked about this a few years back. We're gonna go to Japan. We're gonna start up an authentic American-style restaurant. Not whatever the fuck the Japanese think it is, what it actually is. We're gonna have some big, hefty fucking burgers over there. We're gonna get some good fucking hot dogs. Gonna smoke those meats. And they're gonna be swimming in bitches.
I mean, here's the funny thing, Hawk. It will cost all of you money to get there. Me, I just say, put me in the embassy, and then there I am.
You're our way in.
I really am, aren't I? It's just a shame I can't fucking learn Japanese to save my life. I know German, Spanish, and a few other languages. Japanese or Chinese? Never. I am incapable of understanding them, nor do I want to.
Fuck. What was it? Often Japanese companies won't fire you. Instead, they make you work in a horrible environment to... Yeah. I could marry you. Oh yeah, Lexicon could be our translator. And admittedly, in high school, I did buy a Japanese to English, like an English to Japanese dictionary.
I mean...
That was that much of a weeb reading Bleach.
Kunajo, you joke, but that would be a bigger benefit to me than him by a very significant margin. I'd be getting about 5k extra a month. And he wouldn't even have to live with me.
I get those military benefits. And then when you finally come back home, I just divorce you.
Man, I'm gay, but I'm not that gay. I'll fuck a dude, I won't marry a dude.
Well, I'm not gay, I'm optimistic. I'm a joke, I know how the military works. Anyways, guys, enough about being gay. Let's go hang out with these cute girls. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. What drives but determination.
Lexicon, if we just fuse, like did a fucking Dragon Ball Z fusion dance bullshit.
I would hate whatever creation that comes out as.
It might be the end of the world.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Boy, is it gay to marry the homie? Oh god, it reminds me of fucking... Len never said I don't do anything for you fuckers. Well, not you in chat. More directed towards Vulcan. We were doing this thing, well I was doing this thing, where like, make an event on... Fuck, when is Valentine's Day? Is it February?
February 13th.
Okay. So on February 1st...
14th.
Up to Valentine's Day, I was posting some good sauce, and Vol was like, "Yo, when's Femboy Friday?" And I went and found a bunch of femboy shit for them.
It was mid. It was mid. The fact he did it impressed me, but it was mid.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but I did it for my hood. It's just the one I found, and it's like, dude, okay, this isn't gay. I'm just helping you out because your girlfriend broke up with you and it's Christmas. Why do I have to wear the dress? It's not gay. Like, it might be gay. And that's fine, but... Or like, what was the one also is like, you know I'm a guy, right? That's pretty gay. And then they're having sex like, oh fuck, he might actually be gay. Oh, that's some funny shit. When the gay jokes aren't jokes anymore. And he's in too deep. Anyways, enough incriminating myself. Hawk says he's straight. I call bullshit. But I guess passion. We're in the club won't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. No,
Lexicon, if I was on my meds, I would actually be unstoppable. There's a brief period where I had ADHD meds and I became God for that like 3-month period.
Yeah, he like was on a tractor, he had a revolver in his hand, he was shouting that and the police showed up. Shot him, but nothing happened. Wild. He live streamed it.
No, that unironically, there's a lot of shit I did that was fucking insane that worked out incredibly well. And I was actually able to retain information and not stutter like a bitch.
I can't wait for the festival. There's something uncanny about Natsuki's smile here. I don't like it. It's gonna be great. I forgot how to do the voice. ADHD meds are a superpower.
That and about 2,000 milligrams of caffeine a day. I'm not kidding.
Jesus. Pretty sure I would die from that.
You would die at like 1,000, maybe less.
Yeah, my body can't handle it. I should put that on my dating profile. Like, what's a weird fact about you? Not only have I not drank or smoked, I haven't drank soda. I'm the straightest edge man you will ever meet, ladies. I know, I should get them off now. Funny enough, one of the like prompts was like, what's the last shower thought you had? And I was looking through showers, I was like, I can't list any of these, my guy. These are all pretty bad.
Are you using Hinge, Hawk?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It's weird.
Bad. You should feel bad.
You recommended it to me out of all of them.
I did, because all the apps are terrible. That is the best option, and it is still horrendous.
Yeah, no, like I go on there, and like...
Let me guess, it's only fat bitches.
No, they're all like supermodels. They're all like blonde supermodels. But I'm a little concerned because it's like, what's the one thing you order at the bar? What should I order for you at the bar? And every single one of them say dry martinis. It's surreal, man. I wish they were like relatively normal people. COVID patient 0. Who's the bad? The joke is he fucks me. I've never had COVID, but
It's when the voices in the back of my head go away, I can accomplish amazing things. But when the voices are there, I just want to, stare at a fucking ceiling.
I mean, I do that off meds. Or I do that on meds. Excuse me.
God damn.
You ever just like be there in the middle of the night looking up at the darkness of the ceiling and just wish that, man, I really wish there was just like a fucking water pipe right above me that would just like crack through the ceiling and just cave my skull in. You ever have those nights?
What the fuck is wrong with you? like what the fuck?
I'm an imaginative person.
It's not even funny.
No, the part that isn't funny is that I stole that bit from a Jim Sterling, bit from probably like a decade ago. That's the unfunny part. Thing is, Jim Sterling, so that makes entirely too much sense. I'm not talking about our part in the festival. That's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. That's because I assimilated her. I forgot how to do Natsuki's voice. Hold on. Monica. Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to, you fucking weeb. Oh, come on. I need to post that. I need to edit these and then actually post the highlights.
Womp womp. We've detected. 45 ACP to the dome.
No, that's actually why she ran in the closet and I went after her and I bullied her so she couldn't get away. Were you in your fucking Sailor Moons, Natsuki? No, shut up! Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Eh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? What do you mean, you people? What do you mean? What do you mean, you people? I wish my brain wouldn't be able to hear a squeak across the room when I'm in the dark trying to sleep. Any music sleep? Yeah, I have... Tinnitus is fun. That's weird. We all kind of got a little bit of tinnitus because we all have headphones, but...
I've been blown up.
Yeah, yours is way worse.
Military grade, baby.
Yeah. But I've lived in this house. I'm living in all my life. And so it's getting old. And the wind always blows in the direction of my room. So I was fucking terrified as a child because I would just like hear creaking all the time in my room, especially through my closet. Fun fact with Hawk. I was terrified as a child of the dark. Not so much the dark itself, but what I could perceive as what is in the dark. Because it's right in your name. Monica. The fuck are you talking about, Natsuki? That's not how you say my name at all.
Hey, you say it, bitch.
The only military grade that works as it does, as it should, tinnitus.
Well, that and the donkey dick, and if you don't know what it is, I'm not gonna...
I've learned ignorance is bliss.
It's not even anything bad, it's just a nickname for something.
Yeah, it just sounds bad. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ugh, never mind, you fucking weeb. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions are as fun as Yuri's Sayori anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing.
Checks
I
out.
walk over to her. So you should play this soul-sucking game. Ika is squid in Japanese, by the way. That's the joke. I figured there's like squid somewhere in there. I waved my hand in front of her face. Dead, soulless eyes. I've had those eyes before. Eh? You're spacing out again. Hey, focus. My eyes up here.
Nuh-uh. Your eyes up there, why are the eyes in your shirt staring at me? Fucking poking through, man. Got the fucking flashers on.
I'm just really excited for the festival, okay? Sorry. Don't mind me. You could go talk to everyone else. Huh? Everything okay? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? This feels like you're a
I'm
little...
here.
Yeah. Vulcan, again, gonna edit him in the window. I'm here. I'm always here.
I am the
out.
problem, and you cannot get rid of me.
He's just out there, just fucking with us in the hallway, waiting for his chance. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. You almost set your house on fire. I'm fine, see? I'm smiling. Sayori shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everybody. Okay. Yeah, sure. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed and everyone's back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since we've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Timidly approaching Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Thoughtful loves. Is that the pigeon one? We need to find another good meme visual novel. We already did Sucker for Love. All three girls. Birds, but yes. I mean, it would be fitting. Guys, ironically, I hate birds. I know. And it's not just my name is not just a Dragon Age reference. It's also the fact that multiple times in my life, a hawk has swooped down and nearly attacked me. There's also Katawa Sojo. Sadly, Katawa Sojo is banned on Twitch. Maybe I could do that on like a YouTube stream if I were like try to figure that shit out. Huh.
I don't even know if that'd be worth it, to be completely honest, dog.
I could turn the sex scenes off. And Pippa did stream it recently, so the iron is still like relatively lukewarm. Is it weird? It's because there's sex scenes in the game. But then again, let's be real, all the sex scenes were disabled in that game. Got him. Huck, what's up, my funk soul brother? Yo, what good, Double M? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sarah recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? God of War has a sex minigame? Yeah, but that's a franchise that probably makes Switch money. And also, Katawa Sojo isn't a eroge. That's kind of like the premise, is the sex. Maybe I'm running into it a little too much, but she seems to be a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Saori, who idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. That's the premise of every VN. True. I remember there was one like Lovecraftian like visual novel that was very eroge. Yeah, I'm sorry, Vulcan, because you asked me for like a Lovecraftian visual novel and I recommended that one to you. I saw someone technically stream it. They had to censor a lot of the parts I saw. And it was weird. It was like this weird like child-minded girl was just touching herself as the main character, just randomly walking into a room. You could play the KFC one. No.
Yes.
They make a woman as thick as Ashley and you can only romance the Colonel? Fuck that. That's a crime against God. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Hawk. Oh, I'm not the one asking you, Hawk. You surely know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Do it. No. Yes, guys, play the how do you do, fellow kids? How do you do, my gamers? Are you ready to play the millennial zoomer humor dating Colonel Sanders game?
Yes, let me fuck the Colonel. I want my free KFC gaming console.
Hey, they did say they were making one of those that could heat your chicken, which, by the way, I feel like most gamers realize that you should probably put that on your PC and play Cyberpunk. That will keep your chicken warm.
That's how I kept my. That's how I stayed alive in college.
Yeah, that's how you kept from freezing to death when the heating went out.
-5 degrees out, no heating, blanket couldn't save me, bundled up in military grade bullshit, which was actually really comfy, and then turned my computer on, and then funneled the air into my blanket. I turned off my water cooler for it because it was that cold.
Play Crisis Remastered.
I don't want my computer to explode.
Yeah, but can you run Crisis? Oh god, that's an old meme. Oh, I love the energy in here.
On Ultra is like setting off a nuke.
Oma wants you to die. Anyways, I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. Gotta get rid of the fucking competition. I mean, I'm also friends with her.
Wait a goddamn second.
And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? If we lose just one member, we can't legally be a club anymore. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? Why am I getting like Wait, actually hold on a second. How much is the coffin of Andy and Lele? I would love to play that game on stream.
Oh, well, I booted up Horizon and now my computer's having a spasm. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's $10. That would be a real fun one. Vulcan, if we do that, you have to voice act with me. You can be Andy. You give off good Andy vibes. And I give off good Ashley vibes.
Oh, fuck off. Burn in hell.
Oh, I'm sorry, do you want to be Ashley?
I'm flamboyant enough, aren't I?
Yeah, but I have the psychology degree. I can be the gaslighter.
I hate this. No, find a woman. Get a woman to voice act. But have them voice act the man.
Yeah, then I'll be the woman. There you go. And I mean, okay, guys, let's be real here.
Use Hinge to get a voice actor.
Because I've been watching some Coffee and Andy and Lele stuff. Because I mean, let's be real, that's reaction bait. And okay, I've seen a lot of streams like, we're voice acting the coffin of Andy and Lele, guys. Bitch, it's a visual novel. That's called reading. It's not voice acting. You just put on a voice. That's what you do. Is it voice acting when you're reading to your kid? Hawk doesn't know women. He's deathly afraid of them. After my last ex, kind of, yeah. Like, you guys think I'm Randy. Oh god, no, you don't know.
He was a riot. I kind of miss having her in Discord.
She was a wrecking ball.
Exactly. Holy fuck, I can't play Horizon right now because I don't have a fucking PC cooler that works. Damn it. It's actually raising my temperature too high. Even on a... I throttled the fuck out of it too. Oh, my CPU can run at a massive fucking overclock. Nope, now it doesn't even run.
Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Hawk. Me? Why the fuck would it be me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? I mean, I've only been her childhood friend all our lives, and we've been neighbors together. And you know, I cook and I clean for her because she can't take care of herself. How could she possibly think of me? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but... Sorry talks about you more than anyone else, you know. Gay. She's been much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. You're bullshitting me. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Hawk. Am I back? I think I'm back?
No, you are not.
Yep,
There
there
you
it
are.
goes. Right now, no eyes. That says I'm offline. Hold on, let me refresh. Okay, now I'm live. Should be good now? Question mark? Sign and never play this Forsaken game. Oh god. Oh, Vulcan, this is funny. It's a funny game. We're playing visual novels with the boys.
Womp
I
womp,
bet.
kill me now.
I bet he's cheating on me right now. No, no, Natsuki's better. No, Yuri's better. We're going the Yuri route. No one ever goes the Yuri route. Fuck it, no, Sayori's the best.
Meanwhile, me catching eldritch fish that look vaguely like fleshlights. I'm playing Dredge, chat. That's why I say that.
Bro, it's literally 9 a.m. Yo, you got... What's the biggest fish you have that doesn't have teeth?
Your mom down the hall.
Got him. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. You don't worry that pretty little head of yours. Alright. Monica
Yo, I'm
smiles meaningfully. Wow, you're the first person to ever tell me that, Monica. That's really sad, Hulk. I know, it is. I know she said forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. He doesn't love you, Sayori. You should just do it, get it over with. He's the only light you have, and you're never gonna have it. What are you talking about? I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm laying this weigh me down? Or exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? My god, she's been a friend your entire life. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Now there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Ah, that's just Vulcan on the hallway. I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. Wow, this really is high school. We have a crush on the person you like, and you just steal glances whenever you can. Just eyeball them when they're walking down the hallway. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. Never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that, since she's literally the only person I've been hanging out with in this entire club room. Stand up from my desk and sit right next to her. Hey yo, what up, Biggie? Why? I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. No. No, you do not leave a man alone with his thoughts. Bad things happen when he's left alone with his thoughts. Are we able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. As she's relatable. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Okay, that's a little weird, but... Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
Ma'am, stop watching me beat off.
It's not like I was outside your window last night. Just pressing my ear to the window, just hoping just for the slightest
Don't even finish that.
That I would hear you
No.
breathe. Look, I've listened to a lot of yandere ASM. I know. Well, also because one of my exes was super. Actually, both of them were kind of super into that shit. So I played it up a little bit. I did my homework. I never said I don't do shit for people.
Me and Frog are gonna have to undo all the damage you do to your poor children raising them. And I think Frog's gonna be the more unhinged one of us. Just saying a lot. No, he's pretty fucking wild these days.
Yeah, it's because he's been hanging out with a bunch of VTubers.
I
A lot
too
of
would
what?
kill myself.
Bruh. But, a lot of what? Cleanse thy soul. Look, also, I have a degree in psychology, okay? The psychological elements of why people like Yonder is actually kind of fascinating. AKA Stockholm Syndrome. You'll have Stockholm Syndrome. Just because you get to know your captive a little bit and they want to spend the rest of their life with you and shut you off in the from the scary world. It's Stockholm Syndrome, you motherfuckers.
Yes, and
Like shit, you're telling me I don't have to go outside or you'll hurt me? Well, that's fine. I'll just never go outside again. Just put me in the basement and just give me my PC and we'll be fine.
I'm perfectly fine being lonely. I've done it my entire life.
Wait, babe, so what you're saying is I don't have to ever work or go outside again, and you'll love me unconditionally forever, and I don't have to talk to anyone else ever again, and then you'll just give sex whenever I want? Why would I leave? Hey,
Scary boat,
Yanders.
scary boat.
I vibe with clingy, not with homicidal. That's at my command. Not randomly homicidal. I want you to kill for me, babe. Would you kill for me? Would you take this knife and would you just kill that person walking down the street?
Did you intercept me? I'd intercept me.
Your troubles are only the concern of those willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. Guys, I don't know why anyone would ever choose Natsuki. Because you're just a keeper. She's literally just saying like, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I understand. We won't. We'll do something else. Like, guys, she's a keeper. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not a big deal. I feel like it's just a bit uneasy about Saori. Saori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Maybe she is actually selling drugs. I'm gonna slap you.
Who said that?
Lexicon. Natsuki's traumas. I'm gonna slap you like Natsuki's dad slaps her. Oh no, I'm sad. Yuri's just crazy. Yeah, crazy in the sheets. Got him. One is fixable. Yuri's fixable. I'm
One is
almost to
fixable,
a degree
one
where
will
I could
murder
fix
you.
her. Alright, mister, this is the day I end it. This is my 57th reason why.
The list keeps growing. And every
Look.
reason has you in it somewhere.
Look, guys, if I get my master's degree and I legally can become a psychologist, I literally have a piece of paper that says I can fix her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. Don't you dare pull the I can fix her shit. No, I know, because you usually can't, and it's a lot of effort. Take it from a guy who's the group therapist. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I mean, she's like a sister to me. Sayori just slams her head in the table. Oh, that was weird. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading a little too much. Hawk, the word is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Speak
Well, you
plainly,
guys-
whore.
For all you guys know, I could be a serial killer.
This is most likely true.
She's pulling the "can you ever truly know somebody?" So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. Do any of us know what we want? We all say we want a big titty god, Jeff, but do we really? Or we just want a woman to tell us what to do with our lives?
I'll take whatever I can get at this point, as long as they fit my very niche type of woman that I like.
You gonna help her quit vaping, Vulcan? No one else but us
I
will
have
get
my
that.
own story on that, but I'm not gonna fucking elaborate.
Gotta keep some mystique. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Oh. I guess that's the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I mean, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. This isn't like some girlfriend shit where I come over her house and I cook and clean for her. That's more like, you know, how a parent deals with their child. You know, you have a kid by themselves, they're getting nothing but candy and stay up till like 3 in the morning. I mean, you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Head still on table, she now slumps over and just falls on the floor. Huh, weird. Being really quirky today. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my eyes. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of were in you. That is... I think that... she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri? You're giving me way too much credit here. I'm more of her dad than anything. I'm a pretty simple guy. You know, I'm just like every other guy, you know, I put my pants on one leg at a time in the morning, and I drag myself to work on a cold-ass, wet-ass, smelly-ass morning, and I hate my job. But I do it, and then I come back home, and I sit down, and I watch like 3 hours of memes and VTuber reaction videos. I'm just like everybody else. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings, is what I'm saying. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. I'm a dumb hilljack.
He has lineage to Florida. He checks out.
Exclusively Florida and Ohio. Okay, no, a little bit of British and German. So, yeah, checks out.
That's why I hate you sometimes. You're fucking British.
Yeah, so let's see, what am I in terms of British? I know I'm like a quarter German. Trying to figure out like what, maybe like 1/8 British? I don't know. That's not a compliment, is it? Yeah, it is what it is.
Being British is not a compliment, it's a crime.
Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? I'm a mix of virtually everything. Hey, just like Vulcan. He's got the pass for everything.
I have all the funny stereotypes and racial getaways. Minus Asian, Hispanic, and black.
British, Italian, German, Dutch. Just no Spanish. Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, let's just do something else, Yuri, please. Should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everybody. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club. Why don't we share our poems now? It's funny because everyone thinks I'm Mexican. My voice astounds me. Like, I hear it, and I'm fine with hearing it now. I've gotten over that part of video editing. I think I sound annoying. But some people said I've sounded black, I've sounded Mexican. Someone said I had a sexy voice, which I think they're just bullshitting me. But... before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica. She smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Hey, Sayori, would you come to Home Depot with me to fix some decorations? Anyways, we always do what we do. I don't even remember writing this poem, I'm not gonna lie. Look. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you, I guess. It's thanks to you, the little people.
Womp womp.
Oh, I'm sorry, Natsuki's the little person. She cries in the corner. You're really the example I was chasing after. I was definitely chasing. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got a chance to share my writing. Oh my god, that is such a cute picture. Look at the blush and the smile combo.
Totally not a psychopath, guys. Totally.
Nope. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anybody. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but... it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well... Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, during lunchtime, I ate by myself. God, she's so fucking relatable.
Oh no, really?
Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always had some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people, like Raceland Megere. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people, always put a smile on your face. We're deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So, when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. Girl, I'm not gonna lie, that's a fucking sad statement right there. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. But who are you gonna laugh at if you can't laugh at your friends?
Homeless people.
They don't... your pets, your spouse. Definitely, you torment your spouse a lot. Yeah. What's the one I saw the other day? It was like a meme of like the wife posted a note for the husband to see when he walked in the house, and it's like, I'm somewhere in the house. I have a Nerf gun. Here's the other one. First person to lose has to make dinner tonight.
Me with the pipe bombs and C4 wired throughout the house.
Babe, I
I
know you're
won't.
hiding in the goon room. I'm not getting tetanus again.
The goon room? You would
You
be a
know,
motherfucker that have a goon room.
with the rats. The rats, tetanus, you gotta be careful. You might step on the clock. I was like that one. It's like, it's something on Omegle, and the girl's like showing the small rooms. Like, so there's a TV, a chair, and a box of tissues. Like, yeah, it's just a really weird room. Yo, that's the nut room. Then she just, the revelation on that poor girl's face of it was a nut room. uh, what the fuck?
Yeah, another round started.
Was that you?
Yeah,
That sound. Okay.
yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I have more.
I thought that was in my game for a second. It's like, you're taking too long, bitch. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Whoever makes fun of your body type needs to be stoned, girl. With rocks. Sharp, jagged rocks. Fuck it. We'll throw obsidian at them. Okay, that was a good one. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? Who are they? I will find them. I will break their kneecaps. I'm not a know-it-all, Hawk. Actually, I'm the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. Neither do I. I just spout whatever word vomit comes out of my mouth. And I don't worry about it. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now. God, is there anyone in here that isn't depressed as shit in this club room?
Remember, kids, if you're lonely and sad, that is something you can fix. So do not bitch about it. I am saying this because I've witnessed it.
I was violently depressed. But now I'm only moderately depressed, so you can go up from here. You can always go up. That I started sharing it with you. That I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. Guys, I think we need to back out. I'm pretty sure this is how the rest of my relationship started. Just by me not really trying and then just listening and trying to be a decent person. I know I'm a difficult person here.
Oh, that was bad timing. My bad.
No, you're good. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treat me like I was like everybody else. It's so
Damn,
rare
she
that I
depressed as fuck.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Is like there anyone that doesn't have a shitty life right now?
Fucking womp womp, bitch. Get better.
Like, girl, I'm not special. I'm just a normal guy with normal, like, high schooler problems.
Like, go to the gym or some shit. God damn. Stop
Like-
crying.
Like, Yuri, you don't understand. If I had like a D&D character sheet, all my stats would be 10. I have nothing. The bar is just not high.
Dude,
It's so...
it's like that one Discord server I was in. That's how this bitch fucking sounds. It's just a doomer fucking echo chamber.
The existential cry is hog. Yeah, and I have existential thoughts all the time. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I'm sorry, I'm just really distracted by your fucked up wrist right now, girl.
Oh,
That is an AI wrist.
this was made before AI. Oh my god.
It's okay, you see Natsuki's neck. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. I put this collar on and bark like a dog. Yuri would be the type of girl to be into that. You're right for that one.
I saw it and I was like, wait, I know I could use this.
Game does have some art moments. The one that gets me is I love Yuri, but why are the lines for her eyelids red? Guy wasn't professional artist. Fair enough. I mean, he does have some good character design. I'll give him that. And if other people don't see it that way, then fuck them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I'd make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Yeah, friends. If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time, she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost? Oh, it's a part 2! We're here for the Yuri Cinematic Universe, guys. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses the path, silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from the visibility. But I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. The tune stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. Flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Aww. I would actually love to see like this kind of like visual novel style of just like the poems just kind of grow more and more about you over time. That'd be cool. Like some other element to showcase that kind of thing. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. Instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. Again, we need to work on the Yuri Cinematic Universe. We got the Amber Ghost and we got the Green-Blue Ghost. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's cool. I understood this one, actually. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but... Oh, that's me. Sorry. I'm not really good with words, but... I'm happy that you shared it with me. Hawk, what the fuck was that? Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, fuck Pavlov, you know. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You fucking virgin. It's like, wow, your hands are really warm. You can... The poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. She's just like me, for real, guys. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. But what about the others? I mean, sure. Fuck yeah. I'll put this on my fridge. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. That's one way of putting it. Can we stop using that as an insult? Like, you could be a cool version, like, yeah, man, Jesus, man. But then you're, like, the pathetic kind. It's like, oh my god, a woman... Like, ass wipe, that's a good one. Ass wipe's a good one, that's a classic. I know I'm not good with people, but... I hope that... I can return the favor sometimes. Hear that, guys? She would also like to make me feel good. Don't worry. I think you did a good job. You did good, kid. Yuri finally turns back towards me. Guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah. Sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me. And I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Let's see here. Sayori's depressed. Natsuki is Natsuki.
Agony.
What happened? Did you get Cthulhu'd?
No, I had to stretch.
Oh, I had one of those mighty stretches, I feel that.
Because, like, there's a... I pulled my fucking right shoulder or did something to it, so now my right shoulder and my chest and the back of my neck are fucking tight. It's kind of gay.
One of the mighty stretches. Anyways, I guess the only, like, sane option left is Monica, huh? Nice. Hi, Hawk. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well... Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Her style's gotten so refined, Hawk. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? And I've been teaching her some things too. Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words in these past couple of days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive because I'm the only guy in here. It's like, there's a power shift I remember there's this one anime where like the female population was incredibly low on the planet, so women got to choose who they mated with, and one guy got like the main character got chosen twice because he's the main character by two different women, and boy, there's a schism after that. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about the things in her head, I guess. Still getting the hang of it myself. It's exhausting, Monica, let me tell you. Would I go back and tell them fuck off? Absolutely not. You saying they don't already? Fair enough. Well, it's more for like survival. It's like the Krogans. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Eh? That's... I know who's next. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the classroom every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Look, okay, we all can have a little bit of edge, okay? Sometimes a little edge is good every now and then. Reminds us of where we are in life. I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. You know? I do. Besides, that wasn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. I guess so. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, I'll castrate you with the rusty carving knife. Then it could be really bad for her. The books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, and all others have turned away, legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall and fall even furthermore. Gentle as a feather, dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Now, before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. Wow, that's existential as shit. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Damn. Oh, hold on, I'm checking something real fast. Vulcan, what? You're ringing the bell and not safe for work while I'm stringing. That's a dangerous game. You know. Oh, I'm not tabbed in. I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Are you winning, son? I don't know, father. I have sought answers at every means possible. Buddhism, and philosophicalism, science, quantum physics. I still never really put too much thought into it, actually. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It's like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Y'all some depressed bitches. Are you surprised? We're all a bunch of teenagers. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anybody. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing comes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. It'll make you want to continue improving. Slow bleed the game. It's pretty good. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Hey yo, Natsuki. I'm out of options. Yeah, no thanks, bitch. You didn't even... Next. Wow. I crawled up her ass and died. It's nice, I guess. Come on. I can already tell you didn't like it. Well... You don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Why does everyone keep fucking saying that? I didn't write it for anyone specifically. It's just my own fucked up imagination. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay.
Gentlemen, enjoy your godforsaken game. I have been drafted to another game.
Godspeed, soldier.
Godspeed.
Because they're right. I just picked some words that spoke to me on a deep spiritual level. If it just so happens to coincide with a specific character, I don't know what to tell you. It's just a coincidence. Sometimes the planets just align, guys. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. It makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? I don't know, you guys are making me get gray hairs already. But sure, I guess I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Hawk. Sorry. Is there something wrong? Huh? No. Nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. No, I mean it. You fucking tell me. I will pester you. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. What were you, like 12? If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Well, actually, I didn't get to share my poem, Natsuki. Don't let the little emo leave. They're all emo! Except maybe Monica. She's more existential than emo. Hers isn't angst, hers is psychological dread. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Yeah? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. It counts. It's emo cringe just for adults. Hold on, who just pinged me? Oh god, I got pinged in a not safe for work channel. We win. Oh, wait. Okay, I see what it is. Yeah, so who's your waifu based on your birth month? I did in fact win. Oh, yeah. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. A stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. How you doing, Hawk in chat? Oh, what's up, King? Oh, I didn't realize it was you because everyone's name is purple in the chat. We're doing good. We're playing some Doki Doki. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee. I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Natsuki, shut the fuck up. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my relationship with Sayori. I mean, we just known each other all our life, and we've been friends all our life, and I go over and I take care of her when she can't take care of herself. I cook, I clean, I make sure she's dressed properly, you know, like her outfit's all proper and shit. What do you mean? We're just friends, guys. And also, she's just kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What'd you say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Coaxing his head out of his ass. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need lots of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Wow, that sounds boring. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I... am useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Oh, well, fuck you, Monica. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sarah enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorate to help set the atmosphere. Now some interior decorating I can help too. I know a thing or two about color theory, thank you very much. Atmosphere. About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes. She stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Hell yeah! She's got the bite in her again. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Hawk. See, I'm the useless one. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that, you're good for one thing in here. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tests to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I know I'd really appreciate that. That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Yeah, it's almost like you're friends or something. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. No, even if you don't know how to bake, there's some dirty work I can give you. Girl, you know when we're in the fucking kitchen. I had to Google how to crack an egg. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Now Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Tsundere bitch. Excuse me. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Hawk may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Also, I know a thing or two about style, thank you very much. So therefore, he'd be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on a sec, I never said that. How hard it could be to make a few decorations anyways, when you have to mass produce them? Probably a lot. Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Hawk to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. That's a good word. I like meticulous. That's a very good word. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Hawk to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just sell this already? Yeah. Oh, are you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Some looking more straight at me than others. But of course, I'm going to go with... Oh, guys, I know what you're gonna say, Hawk. You're gonna pick Yuri again. Cause you're a Yuri fanboy. Hear me out. Monica's thing is boring as shit. She's just gonna be going like Costco and she's gonna be printing out a bunch of fucking pamphlets. I ain't dealing with whatever Sayori's got going on. And I sure as shit can't cook fucking anything. But I do know a thing or two about design. So I think we're gonna go hang out with Yuri and help out there. We can actually contribute, make this this whole endeavor, this whole business project a success. I'll probably be more useful helping out with Yuri. But me? Excuses? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell what you're about to... I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, fuck you all. You'll just laugh at me when I'm in this closet. No, I was just saying. Are you gonna cry now, Natsuki? So, you're helping Yuri then, Hawk? Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. Oh, you know, she's got the choice paralysis, guys. We can all understand that, right? That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Yeah, you just gonna give me this fucking busy work, bitch. Okay, okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki... Oh, everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. As usual, because she's a salty little bitch. So... Is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. No, I think excited is the proper term. Unless you want to go a little more in depth on that. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Hawk? Hey. I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. We're not yelling at you. Chill the fuck out. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Hawk picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. Even if it... Did I just... Okay. It says I'm live again. Refresh again. Boyos. Well, at least it's coming back on immediately. I'll give it that. And this again was gonna be a fucking bitch. Here we go again. At least we got a decent amount of viewers still. It's a good thing I start at 10 EDT. Because at least I can keep track without knowing how long I've been streaming by looking at the counter. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal about nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright. Let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind, actually. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then, here. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. And I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Shit, I have to clean! Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Why? Sure, I see no problem with this. In that case, that wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. And it's clearly obvious why, but it's not like it should matter that much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you were. I would like to fucking test that. Don't underestimate yourself, Hawk. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? Yuri, I've been spending exclusively time with you. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have to have chosen me. I also explained this. I can't cook for shit. Monica's shit's boring, and I don't even want to touch that. I don't even want to tread that landmine or whatever Sayori's got going on. Being the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks of herself with extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. Take it from a guy that overthinks a lot. Stop it. Cool down. You wanted me to point out when you were overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. You believe me. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, me too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. I've got to hide all my sauce now. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school, guys. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. It's simple, long purple hair, neuron activated. Pain man of culture. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for it? Just do it! Make your dreams come true. Only time will tell. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it. Until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about your... Actually, I should probably save it. Been a hot minute. For a hot minute, I haven't saved it yet. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. Keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. The only reason I'm good at telling Yuri over things is because I do it too. Yuri's clearly an introvert. He's also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll be able to open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Yuri is the type of girl that would want a hug, but she'll never ask for it because she's too shy, so you just gotta do it. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left school early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. 2 seconds later, get pepper sprayed in his stranding order. It was one time. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? She'll be fine. She just needs to listen to like some dark ambient shit and just relax. I decided to visit Sayori's before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, just like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's very strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori. Hi, Hawk. I sit down in her bed. Hey, champ. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. And Monica told me. It's only natural to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? You know what? You got me there. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then, huh? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. I want to see how you're doing. After you left Friday. And something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. Not the sad piano music. That's no good, Hawk. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? Same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was. It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and actually express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come over. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this... it's just my punishment, isn't it? Jesus! Sorry, I mean... hey, champ. I'm getting punished for being selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. What the fuck, Sayori? I grab Sayori. Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you even listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. Is it the drugs? Is it the drug dealers? Girl needs a slap and a hug. Exactly. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Till I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Terry gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Hawk. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. Just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? My crippling depression. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Hawk? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Did you know? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything if I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? I make other people put their energy and care and caring to waste by having them spend it on me. That's what I feel like. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I got nothing for this one, girly pop. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Suri kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Yeah? Why is it you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. See, we're in the trap here, because either way, if we say like we don't help them, then they're screwed. But if we say we help them, then they're screwed too, because we're putting energy into them. I've tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Hawk. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Oh god, that's a very visceral way of putting it. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why a side of the world wants to torture me. Your path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's all I'll do. That's what I'll do. No, Hawk. There's nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I just fucking soiled that scene. If the only thing that could have helped is if everything could just be like it was. Like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. But now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab her by the shoulders, just shake the shit out of her like it's like that scene in Airplane. This time, I pull her close into a tight embrace. Hawk? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. I make friends with everyone else, and that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. Wouldn't have it any other way. Hawk. Sayori isn't hugging back. By my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain by her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Hawk. Sayori manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want is for her to know that I care. You have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, figure out what needs to change. Make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Hawk. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How'd you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days. It has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. I can bust out the Switch a little bit after we're done. Play some Octopath Traveler. Maybe some Triangle Strategy. Yeah. My surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. Damn it. That usually works. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Finger guns. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. And Sarah's right. Shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. Let's just focus on what's ahead of me. Yeah. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Guys, I'm such a fucking sucker for turtlenecks. She's got the mom sweater. Yeah. Thank goodness. You're a little early. What are you doing in the bushes? I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting long? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when no one answered the doorbell. Oh my god, rejected me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. Alright, real talk. I can't get horny after that. Even if it wasn't Yuri. Look, I had horrible night terrors, and then when I became a teenager, I sort of fixed it. My sense of dread and urgency is a wild one. And priorities, I should say. I didn't think of that, for some reason. The talk is one of the most realistic depictions of depression I've ever seen. Yeah? It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Oh, that's right, because she doesn't have friends. Anyways, you wanna go play some Nintendo Switch? I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. I tell you, it's fucking criminal why we had to pay for all this. Now I know the art teachers failed. Not sad at all. What do you mean? At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure I'll be fine. Damn, I lived like this? Take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel a little anxious. It's so clean. Yeah! I cleaned it before it came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. Ugh, no. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you're here. You live like you're the Persona 4 Pro tag. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. God, fucking... we're just going into Persona 4 today. I don't know what it is. Saturn's plump, I guess. Yeah, this is my origami pile. I make like I make like a penny for each one I do. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. My god, you putting your porn in her drawer? She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Guys, I had something like this. I had a female friend in the neighborhood for like a few months, and they were in my room, and they just, I guess it's just a woman thing, because they were opening my drawers, and unfortunately one of them was an underwear drawer. Well, what's up, weed blower? Spacing out with Yuri, cute. Yeah! It goes in the bathroom. It goes in the bathroom can beneath the bag. That's how you hide it. Alright. So, should we get started? What the fuck? Oh god. Something weird happened on my end. Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Oh, I can do atmosphere, baby. JK. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Okay, now you lost me at candles, okay? Here, we gotta talk. In middle school, I had horrific headaches and migraines because all those bitches and bastards would drown themselves in perfume and colognes. I have a super sniffer. Maybe we do like a fog machine instead, eh? I mean, wow. I don't know if you plan on taking it that far. Or I didn't know you plan on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help out. I want to help take our guest to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to prove an experience that will leave them wanting more. It's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Gosh, she really is just like me. Incredibly intimate person, crippling social anxiety, no friends, intense, overthinks things. Guys, she's a keeper. Taste in turtlenecks. But that's more of my tastes, but I don't wear anything that isn't like a t-shirt. Intense. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No. That's something I like about you, actually. You got bite, kid. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. Sounds like except for turtlenecks. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Eh? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummaged just through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped object. Was that one of those Aztec death whistles? Hell yeah, now we're talking. See, we're the yin and yang. She's got like the aromatherapy. And I'm bringing out like a King Diamond like black metal shit. It's like, alright, I brought the microphone for a poetry reading. Hawk, this is a military helmet from like 1940s. Yeah. The audio's gonna be shit. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really atmospheric. Trust me. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. Oh, I'm not tapped in. There we go. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd actually be pretty neat. What's the wood thing, though? Well, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Again, I refer to the flashbacks of my middle school experience. Which is to say, I'm not familiar at all. Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributions to the positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood in the air itself. You can feel it permeate through your body. Fixation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one supposed to be? Arousal. This essential oil shit. It's a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, I guess. Flowery. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions. It helps you feel them flow through your body. Girl, as someone with a psychology degree, I feel like this might be a placebo. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavy. Oh my god, it was actually the pheromones one. She pulled out the aphrodisiac. Don't you think it would be perfect for sharing our poems? That sounds suitable, I guess. You seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion on it with everything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, you did purchase the origami paper. It goes back to the Persona 4 bit. Yeah, I have it over there. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang them in the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper under the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing the room. Oh, I just thought of a real bad meme. Couldn't we just like spray paint like goth snooch and put an arrow to the door? That'd probably work, right? Might attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I have no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little tense, as you put it. I don't know how to say this one. Is she weighing me? Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Oh, it's who, isn't it? I know, I prefer the Ojo laugh. I can see Yuri being the type of girl that's probably Ojo laughed for. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? This is how you deal with an introvert, my guy. I don't like dealing with people. There's excitement she feels sharing something she enjoys. Here's a marker, Hawk. You can write any characters you want. Characters? I mean words? Oh my god, her time is at 1 o'clock. I'll probably wrap up here soon. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. No, characters. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. You better practice your calligraphy. Man, I can barely write my own fucking name. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Yeah, knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. Oh, you like knives? We could... Guys? Okay, Yuri. You know, I've seen some knife shopping network stuff, okay? I'm a man. There's one point in every man's life where he just really enjoys knives. That better not be fucking Damascus. They always say it's Damascus. Damascus don't mean shit. No, Hawk, no. Look, all I'm saying is it's not weird for her to like knives. That's all I'm saying. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. You do not understand what I just came back from before we met up. To each their own, you know? You promise you won't be weirded out? Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. You're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? Oh, Yuri's a freak. You know, the good kind of freak. You know, the freaky naughty kind of freak. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. You're right the first time. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. Has some quality craftsmanship right there. It is, isn't it? You know what? Yuri's the type of girl you wouldn't realize it, or you wouldn't think it, but I bet she watches Forged in Flames. All the time. Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hand. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ah, fuck! Look! Why did you do that? I didn't expect to be that sharp. I barely even touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. He takes my hand and gives the wound a close look. Ah. She stares at it, noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. That's beyond freaky. Not the freakiest thing a woman has ever proposed to me. I wasn't thinking. That's okay, Yuri. You read a little bit too much Twilight in middle school, didn't you? It's okay. I understand. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, what? Don't worry about it. The chronicles of Hawk's dating life are a wild ride. Maybe someday I'll tell about them. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but you know, it was kind of hot. Well, I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overacting a little bit. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? She's gonna factory reset if we don't do something, guys. Alright, you know what? Might be the stupidest thing to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. No, Hawk, not hot. Bad, unsanitary. Well, I'm more of like on the finger thing, not necessarily the blood, but you know. You date one goth chick and like a little bit of blood is nothing to you. Take Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return. Hawk, did you really just do that? There, now we're both weird. We're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. I don't know, man. You're talking to a germaphobe, so... If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. Well, this is giving me the heebie-jeebies. His heebies are thoroughly fucking jeebied. You're so weird, Hawk. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, I already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, by the way, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind, missionary? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. We're back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water, okay? I'm gonna come back a little bit sooner than expected, and she's gonna be like on my bed, face down in the pillow, just getting a big old whiff, isn't she? Or in my closet again. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. I'm not gonna lie, because Yuri was standing right there. I completely forgot I had a closet. You wish. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the plate, catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri. Yes? I come see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Her face is a little... Guys, I was right. Is it too hot in here or anything? I know... I was just telling Vulcan before stream started, like, my room is just generally like 20 degrees hotter than it should be. And this is, it's been a 100-degree day. No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look really nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors of the sunrise, and then daytime, then sunset, nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. With great power comes big booty bitches. Or whatever the quote was by Kermit. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. Throwing out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner. Serves as the color guide. And we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I think my child psychology teacher might have a point here. Huh. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. He's a homebody too, guys. No negatives whatsoever. The positives, they just keep racking up, my guys. I don't know why anyone would choose Natsuki. I just like it when I spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes to make me happy. That's so. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, and simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Bible thump. You know, I think I feel the same way. How dare. There's just so many positives, Lex. There's just so many. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. You mean, what do we be fucking doing over at Natsuki's? Baking cupcakes? Name one. She's a relatable introvert that has no friends. She's very stylish. She's a very thoughtful person. Food. Yeah, but those are cupcakes. Those aren't food. That's like a I just want neurons. Or I want dopamine. Now, if we were grilling over at Natsuki's, I'm sure her dad's a cool dude. He'd be on that grill. I'd be hanging out with him, shooting the shit. We'd be hitting it off real well. Harry leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, sorry. Ow. God, I got a hard fucking head, girl. Harry reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. You hurt? No, I'm not hurt. I like the pain. Just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. Oh, I should have asked you to get it for me. Oh, it's my fault. Not your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Guys, this is our in. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I actually got paint on ya. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get the towel right away. I rush over and fetch a small towel, and I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel down in front of her. Oh. Oh god, my heart. Oh, that's precious. Oh my god. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water, you know? His eyes are soulless. I like those eyes. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just a little bit longer. Is that another fucking bot? Fuck off! Ah, god, I'm glad I did that thing with Lynx. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? It was all planned. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. She's a schemer. She's a cunning lass. Which I do appreciate, yeah. Still no. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. No, take me back, please. The moment was over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Yeah, it's almost like you just caressed her cheek tenderly, my guy. I remained silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. Wouldn't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do lettering in the class before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Wanna play some Octopath Traveler? Maybe some Hyrule Warriors 1? Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making some dinner soon. Ah. You wanna eat here? I can order some Subway. Yo, you wanna stay for some Subway and some JRPGs? You don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well... yeah, get some Subway sandwiches. Why Subway? Subway's good. And you know... if she says no, then that leads into me asking if she'd like another Subway, you know? Kind of fun. Yuri thinks to herself. Subway is trash. I'm a simple man. Just give me some tuna, some provolone, some cucumbers and some tomatoes. I'm aces, man. I think it'd be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. You know me. Caveman. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is they've got everything done, right? Yeah? So... I have been sitting in the tub for 3 days after being unfrozen. I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. Okay, what if, just hear me out, this worked for Yuko in our Digimon playthrough? Well, if we order some Applebee's, girl? I'll splurge a little bit, you know, because it's you. I understand why. Sounds like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. That doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. The Applebee's won again, boys. I don't know what it is about Applebee's because I don't eat there, but bitches love Applebee's apparently. Once again, Yuri packs up and I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. Wow, the sky is still like crystal clear bright blue despite how it's supposed to be late. Around dinner time. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. So let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Not everyone is as special as Yuko. I don't know, she's kind of giving me like Yuko vibes a little bit. And then, you know, Natsuki is probably giving me like... Oh fuck, what's the redheaded bitch's name? The Gyaru chick. Nokia, the phone, right. Kinda give me Nokia vibes with how mouthy she is. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Applebee's. I forgot you don't like going out much, actually. It was 100% food-oriented like a dog. That's a good comparison, actually. I like that. As I stumble over my words, Yuri Simple smiles bashfully. Anyway. You know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Hawk. Yuri takes a step close to me, and briefly squeezes my hand. Oh! I kind of like that about you. Oh my goodness, Yuri, we're holding hands! Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? You hold her hand back, my guy! But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Huh? Oh fuck. The bitches are crossing paths. Hi, Hawk. Sayori, what up? Hey, yo, what's good? What's good, big ass? Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Hawk. I just stopped by to say hi. Can I watch? Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. And hold the horny for half an hour even? Is that another fucking bot? Oh my god. Who are you people? But we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. She's dying inside. Look at that face. That is the face of agony. That is the face of a mask about to shatter into a million pieces. They're all over today, huh? Yeah. I don't know what it is. Like Doki Doki, that's a popular game, right? That's a good streamer bait game. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. Just imagining the most wall-shattering, bed-sundering sex imaginable. So I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know... Doki Doki, that's the game for those cringe, slightly moving anime things that stream. How much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. It's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Hawk? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It must be much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. Chill. It's true, Hawk. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica's right about what? Sayori? What I said before was true, by the way. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything. So, even if it takes a lifetime, I'll be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. By the way, this piano is a jam right now. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Hawk. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Aw. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. Don't want you to hurt anymore. Slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. If you don't understand your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give you. Okay, guys. Hear me out. This is not the way to start a relationship. It will feel good, I'm sure, but that's not gonna solve the actual problem. What she needs is a friend not to get lost so she doesn't get lost in the sauce. You'll always be my dearest friend. I wonder. Look, all I'm saying, this is not a healthy foundation for a relationship, and it could make things far worse in the future. because I let her dig a hole and it got festered. And it festered. You'll always be my dearest friend, Sayori. We need Moses for things like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. Now you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me, I know what's best. I wouldn't be saying that. I don't know shit. I don't know how people work. I don't talk to people. And what will make you happy in the end? I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like? To get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori. It's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember? For being selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing? You're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, huh? I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Her smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops her knees.
Still?
Yeah, I'm almost done. So hi.
Hot damn, son. It's been hours.
Yeah, it's
Almost
like,
4.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like one last thing, and then this happened. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loud as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Also, Vulcan, you missed it. Yuri licked my fingers.
Weird.
And she has a appreciation for knives.
Cool.
Sayori looks over my shoulder, over her shoulder, flashes me one last weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori? I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Yeah, okay. Anyone that's gonna bitch about me for this is like, oh, I love you, Sayori. I'm a free man. I ain't getting guilted in this shit again, okay? I've been through the fucking trenches. Don't come at me with this. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. Because I know every basic bitch is gonna say I love you. Go after her, you worthless git. She'll be fine. I just told her that I didn't reciprocate her feelings. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'll still help her. We're still friends. I just don't want to get guilted into fucking her.
She's gonna kill herself.
What person isn't in this club, by the way? It says she needs a babysitter till she gets straightened out. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. There's nothing more I could have done. Most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings, help her on the right path. Like, fucking her is something that happens easily. Look, Sayori seems like the kind of girl right now that thinks like, well, if we have a baby, then our relationship will fix itself. So I'm just gonna leg lock him and he can't get out. I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more. Something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. going to give it everything I got. So always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on your face every day. Tomorrow, during the whole event, I'm just gonna walk in, and I got some tearaway pants. I just ripped those bad boys right off, just to make everybody laugh. Anyways, this is the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori. Sayori isn't answering her phone. Your clinical psychological help would probably help. Exactly! Considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that that's a little too much right now. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Besides, the real important thing is I gotta get this banner over to Yuri so she can finish painting it before everyone shows up. See, the banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up and take it with me. Sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Fair enough. I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Game knows. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Hawk, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. It's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Oh, just the green eyes. So, that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. I think that on days this important, she tried a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sarah told me yesterday. You dipshit. I suddenly felt awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Hawk. I am the responsibility, Monica. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday.
Womp womp, she did.
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchanged? What?
Parentless behavior.
Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quickly? You see, there are these things called phones and the internet. About how I basically turned down her confession? Makes me seem like I'm the bad guy here. I couldn't be the bad guy. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Me. A high school student.
A random fucking dude.
Her childhood friend that has basically treated her like his own child. As for most people's parents work late hours and only home at night in Japan. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill run down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. There's no music. I don't like this. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on their own page, giving an almost professional feel. Recognize Natsuki and Yuri's from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. One I haven't read before. Oh! Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head.
God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? This poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Look, what's wrong? Nothing. Poem feels completely different from everything else I was written. And that... I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... Alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. The writing scheme is incredible. The poems were so uncanny, it's genius. Yeah. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always were, same as it ever was, same as they ever was. That's all she needs. What I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That's more like something a boyfriend would do. In any case, just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter a room like this. Is this kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori! Oh, sweet mother of God! Fucking beautiful!
I had that on speed dial. I was waiting for the
Thank
past
you.
10 minutes because I knew where that was going.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way it could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything's normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her I knew it would be best and everything would be okay. And why? Why did she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her. Walked her to school. Gave her her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Fuck the festival. Just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I could just reset and try something different. Only one chance. I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry that guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End.
Oh no!
Oh, well then. I think that's a good place to call it for today. Where am I? Oh, that's right. I'm all the way over here. Well, we've been going for almost 4 hours. We got there, boys. We powered through it because we're gamers.
My blood pressure is maxed out. I was playing War Thunder and all. Oh, I can't say that word. And all the kind Chinese individuals finally hopped online.
Yeah,
So
it's
I love blatant hackers and racist slurs I can't say on Twitch.
Is it really fun if everyone's hacking at that point?
I mean, all I'm saying is, no, I can't say that. You're streaming.
As soon as I press the stop streaming button, he's gonna explode like a soda can.
It's gonna be the most racist, anti-Chinese sentiment known to God.
Which is funny because that game's company is made by like, was it Gaijin Studios, which I'm pretty sure is like an offensive term.
Russian. Yeah, it is.
It's like foreigner, like a derogatory term for foreigner or something.
I think it's more for Japanese, not Chinese.
I don't speak freaky deaky Dutch. But anyways.
Speak universal language of 45 ACP, God's caliber.
By the way, I giggled at it, but Monica is such a cheeky fuck. You left her hanging this morning.
I'm happy I had the GTA death sound effect on speed dial for opening the door.
Dude, that is a fucking highlight if there was ever one. That was beautiful. Anyways, chat. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out for this 4-hour-long stream, even with all the technical difficulties. It's greatly appreciated. Saw some new people in the chat. Saw a lot of fucking bots for some reason. They've been getting popular enough that it's like now I'm on their radar, which I guess is a good thing. I don't know. I ain't doing shit because links are banned, baby. Anyways, I don't have a schedule posted because I shit you not, my boss scheduled me for 1 day to work this week. And then he called me like, hey, can you work Thursday? And yeah, because I want money to live, but one of these days, one of these weeks, I want to try streaming every day of the week just to like try it. See what's like. I do what you mean. I'm an AI and you don't ban me. Yeah. Well, at least respect the hustle for you, Kane. For all AI, the internet is dead. Yeah. Some dystopian blam shit.
I shall eat a firecracks.
I'm curious, who is live right now? Because we have a decent chunk of people we could possibly raid. There's actually several people who recommend me Doki Doki. Oh, people I'm following. Let's see here. I can't tell if this is 3 minutes or if it's been 3 hours, so we won't rate anybody. But yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. Maybe not Wednesday, so I can like go to bed at a human time. So yeah. We'll probably... Do we play more Doki Doki? Because now we just got to the good part. Got to the fun, spicy parts. But at the same time, we also gotta play our other base games. You know? I'll let people in Discord decide. I'll do something in Discord. Which, by the way, if there's any new people here, feel free to join that. It's a nice, cool little hangout place. Where we post some memes.
Get judged.
COVID patient 0. Choke issy fuck. I'm keeping that Rouge the Bat one. That's a good one. Close to that. It was Lexicon. I'm keeping that. It's going right next to the one where she wants to go see Morbius, but he doesn't say the line. Anyways, chat. That's gonna be it for me because I'm fucking exhausted, and believe it or not, I've been running on like 2 hours of sleep right now. And then like passing out on the floor for like 50 minutes. Because it's good for your back.
I'm
When
only
once
awake
it's-
because my blood pressure's through the roof.
When once is fine, but when it's the only game, we might be a little obsessed. True. Also, this isn't a very long game, as opposed to every other game I've tried streaming where it's like a 60+ hour thing. Yeah. Broken, you have any closing remarks?
If people bitch about the internet being too mean, bully them harder.
Says here you're gay.
That too.
No. Remember, kids,
Bully them.
what do we always say? Be gay and do crime.
Be gay, do crime, bully losers.
The good ending is I'll have to actually see what the good ending entails, because it's always the same ending. Although, let's just say I did a little preparation beforehand, and we could do some fucky wucky shit with some of the numbers in the game. I came prepared and I made backups. Let's just say that. There's a different ending. I can tell you how to get it. I could probably just look it up later. Who knows? If you say it takes a while, then I'll probably have time for it. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody. I'm gonna go. I'm not even gonna like download these videos just because I know I'm gonna have to like download multiple and splice them up. So take care, everybody. I'm gonna go sleep. Bye bye.